Everybody, it's Mark T here, and it's time for a random review. I went to the movie theaters today to go check out a movie. I wasn't sure what movie I was going to see, but thankfully I got there just in time to see the movie I wanted to see, which was Batman v Superman. Here's my ticket. And yes, that's how tickets look in Canada. Anyways, the movie... Very hard to go into what I'm trying to say. Just to say there might be spoilers in this. I'm not really sure how deep I'm going to go in with this review, but might be spoilers. So if you don't want anything spoiled, stop watching here. And the movie, well, the movie's just basically a sequel to Man of Steel, where we see all the damage and destruction caused by the fight between Zod and the other Kryptonians against Superman, and all that shit that's been blown up. But we also get to see what Bruce Wayne has been doing at that time. Saving people, doing what's right. You know, the classic thing. And it's right here that I noticed how different things are, perspectively. One, like, why the hell would Bruce Wayne be in Metropolis? I'm pretty sure they didn't have that fight in Gotham, so I'm just thinking, what the hell is that? Also, for some reason in this movie, it seems as though it's set, like, it's been like 20 years that they've been fighting the villains, so I'm just thinking, it's been 20 years Batman's existed. The only tip off to that, aside, like, before they mention, is that there's an image of a Robin costume that has yellow writing on the chest, so it's pretty clear that it is probably that. I'm assuming it's probably maybe Jason Todd's, but I'm not sure. So the movie plays out just like, well, it's not just like, I haven't seen many Versus movie. I mean, even Captain America Civil War is gonna be a Captain America movie concealed in itself. It just happens to have fights, but it's such a different play through it. I honestly do think Ben Affleck does a good job as Batman, although he doesn't play the usual type of Batman, whereas a rich playboy by day and then a hardened badass by night. He even, like, he brands people with, like, a burning batarang. It's so different. Also, we barely get to see him fight in this movie. But anyways, the general premise of the movie is the entire world is getting used to Superman being around. A lot of people are afraid or angered at him because they think he's like a near god tier level person. So they're worried if he ever does turn on them that, you know, they'll have nothing that will be able to fight back. And, you know, pretty normal stuff for DC, particularly like the reason why Cadmus existed in the DC Comics and DC Animated Universe, to create things to fight against Superman. We also see Lex Luthor, who played by Jesse Eisenberg. Like, that wasn't a stupid choice. It's just, I don't know. Jesse Eisenberg seems like he should play a different type of character, like maybe Trickster from The Flash. You know, a silly character that's quirky and weird and just, you know, thing. Like, when I think of Lex Luthor, I'm thinking businessman, like the one from the animated series, or Justice League, the animated series. Solid, confident, kind of an asshole, but generally tries to work towards, you know, like having a good reputation, but still doing bad things underneath. It's just, honestly, he's just such a goof and a pipsqueak. I don't like using that word, but yeah, I guess total pipsqueak. Now we walk into Superman, played by the exact same person as he was in Man of Steel. He does an ordinary job. I don't think I did a review on Man of Steel, but he is okay. I'll be honest. He's one of the most bland Supermans I have ever seen. I mean, my own personal favorite Superman was Dean Cain from The Adventures of Lois and Clark. But that was, you know, I grew up in the 90s, so that was my thing. Also, I didn't really watch many Christopher Reeves movies, so I really, like, I don't know Christopher Reeves' Superman as well as, you know, as the newer Supermans that were in the 90s. But, he does an okay job, I guess, as the character. And we have Wonder Woman, who she shows up as like a every once in a while type character. She interacts with Bruce. She never actually talks to Clark until her appearance as Wonder Woman. And we also get to see a quick clip of the other people that will become the Justice League. Now the movie basically plays out the way you'd expect. Superman and Batman fight. Batman's basically fighting for the same reason why everyone's afraid of Superman, because there's a high possibility if he ever does turn on them that he could destroy the world or take the entire world over. So they fight, things happen, and they eventually become friends. Like, when they become friends, like, think the way Robin and Batman shook hands at the end of the opening of Batman 66 series. And pretty much, like, that's pretty much it, One other thing that I found pretty interesting, though, was Doomsday. And Doomsday was not who you think it is. Doomsday is Zod's dead body fused with the blood of Lex Luthor. And it's just such a weird concept to think of. It's just very weird. But I'll admit, he looks pretty cool. And he's a lot stronger, at least as far as I can say. He's a lot stronger than he was in the comics from what I've seen. But then again, two different universes. Either way, I'd say the movie was alright. I think if you're a big comic book fan, you probably won't enjoy it. But, it's interesting. Yeah. So, if you're interested or curious like I was, you should go check it out. Anyways, that's it for now. I'll see you later.